Hey everybody, Eric coming at you with another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about how I set up baby carpet pythons. What's my approach and what has led me to have the most success with my baby carpets. So stay tuned and you'll see all
This is one of my baby racks here, or grow out. I use sea serpent racks. I found them to be what works best for me. I like the fact that you can add on to it. They're stackable. And what I like most is the tub size. I think this tub size is a perfect size for baby carpets. As you can see here, there's a nice jungle there, and perfect size for the baby carpet python. Okay, so this is a basic tub setup for me, and as you can see, to me this tub is the perfect size tub. And this girl is just coming down off her water bowl, which kind of doubles as a perch. I find that a lot of the baby carpets will perch right up on that water bowl. So I use a 16-ounce deli cup, which is super easy. I order them by the case, and you know, when it comes time to change water, I just toss the old cup out, fill up a new one, and there you go. So I do also use, as far as perching goes, just recently I started using the 3D printed perches from David Brahms. I'll put the link down in the show description so you can check it out. I'll show you that in one second. These are the 3D perches that David Brahms produces. The cool thing about these guys is you can put the water bowl right in that little holder, which makes it pretty freaking awesome. This invention is pretty badass. Although that's not a baby carpet, it is a baby scrub, tannin bar scrub. I find that scrubs definitely like the perch, so that's why I have it in here. I tried it out. Huge fan of them. Seems that I'll be buying more of these because the babies seem to like them a lot. So there's that kind of perching. Then there's also the old school where you can just get the the wire hangers and kind of put them together. Zip tie them together and kind of put them on the tub, and sometimes they kind of rest right on the corners here of your tub. Some people put them in so they can pop them out. That means if you're going to have perching, that's the key. You want to be able to remove them and clean them. That's why I think these here are pretty awesome. So basically, this is what I'm going to be using in the future. I think the one important thing that kind of gets forgotten about when it comes to babies, in my experience, is hides. So I used to use hides that were, like the little PVC plastic molded hides that you can get from like Reptile Basics and stuff. I'll show you one of those. Hold on. The PVC type of hide that I'm talking about. It works pretty well. There's a nice little Macklot's python under there. I like those, but the problem with those for me is that it's kind of stuck on the hot end where the heat is. So I was trying to think of a way to where the snake could pick where it wants to be, which led me to this. Although they don't look as pretty, the thing with the this is just a paper towel holder. And I just, save paper towel holders and get my family to save paper towel holders. And what I do is they're easily to throw away. But the cool thing is it has a temperature gradient right in the hide. So this would be on the hot end, and this would be on the cool end. So the baby carpet doesn't have to choose whether it wants to hide or whether it wants to thermoregulate. So what, I use this, and I found this to be most successful. And plus two, they like to cram in there, and they like to feel secure on all sides. I found that really improves feeding, and especially getting babies to get going. They want to feel secure, and they want to be able to digest that meal in peace. So that's really why I use the paper towel holder, and I'll continue to use them because I think they're great. Now, I did try that out on the Mac lots, just because I wanted to see how they were, because obviously they look nicer, but I'm more concerned with the health of the animal than how it looks. So that's why I use those. And there you go. I mean, I'm using this white paper, basically, which is the same as what is right here. I cut it to size. I put it in the tub. I lay about 2 layers down. And that's pretty much it for baby carpets. Pretty simple setup. So let's talk a little bit about how I heat and feed my baby carpets. So this jungle here is actually a headhunter jungle, and she is a beauty. Anyway, so heating. So basically, I run an ambient temperature in this room of about 80 to 82 degrees during the day, and it shuts off at night. So whatever the room is at night is what it's going to be, and I don't worry about it. Now, I do offer a hot spot of about 85 degrees, but you have to remember, I don't really feed big meals, and I don't feed a lot. So right now, it is January. We're in the middle of breeding season, and basically, I don't feed from, say, December till about the end of February. That includes babies too. My thinking is that I'm conditioning the animals to how I have my setup. I want them to know the rhythm of the room. I want them to really understand. Oh, she's making a break for it. I want them to understand the rhythm of the room and how things are in my room. It doesn't make any sense to me to, feed your carpet pythons when they wouldn't be eating in the wild, or don't expose them to the temps that they're going to be exposed to as adults. Some people disagree with that, and they feed, throughout. They separate their babies and their adults. And that's fine, but that's just not my approach. Now, it's going to take me a little longer to grow babies up to adults, but I'm not in a rush. I'm not in any kind of, situation where I need to get a certain animal to a certain size so I can breed it. Sometimes I am behind a little bit, but I'm more concerned with the overall health of my animal, rather than trying to, be the first to make whatever. But some people have a different approach, and that's fine. But it also depends. So your approach to heating your animals also really should coincide with your approach to feeding your animals.